Yo, what's good, Mayors? SimCity BuildIt just dropped a brand new season, and trust me, it's giving big Octoberfest energy. Like 1 minute you're chilling in your city, next thing you know, boom, full-on Bavarian takeover. Tents, festivals, and yeah, way too many pretzels flying around. And you already know the drill. Collect stuff, grind tokens, unlock shiny things, repeat. Classic EA formula, but this time, the vibe hits different. So stick around, because today we're diving into the update, breaking down all the new content, and yeah, deciding if this season's a W or just another grindfest scam. Let's go! Alright guys, first up, we're checking out the Heritage Clock Tower. Wow, super classic vibes right here. So this one's under the entertainment specialization. It's a 3x3 tile building, covering a 20x20 area. And with that juicy 40% boost, trust me, tourists are gonna swarm this place like bees to honey. Design-wise, honestly, I'm in love. That bright red rooftop, chef's kiss. Perfect match if you line it up with those Florence-style residential zones. Boom! Instant European aesthetic unlocked. Rating time? I'm giving this a solid 8 out of 10. Not bad at all. In fact, it's the perfect sweet start for this season. Haha. I mean, come on, who doesn't want a giant clock tower keeping time for the whole squad? Tick-tock, baby, the city never stops. Next up, guys, our second building, Old Town Hall Munich. This one's a beauty. Seriously, just look at it. So, here's the breakdown. 3x3 tiles covering an 18x18 area. A little smaller than the Heritage Clock Tower we saw earlier, but here's the kicker. This one gives a 50% boost. Yet, smaller size, bigger impact. Honestly though, I kinda wish it was a 4x4. Imagine it towering over your main square like a boss. Right now, it's like, don't underestimate me, I may be compact, but I hit hard. Haha, pocket-sized power. But man, the design, it's got that authentic European vibe. Red rooftops, Gothic windows, medieval energy. Like it belongs in a travel vlog. Place this near a plaza with cafes and boom, your city instantly feels like Munich vibes unlocked. And let's be real, EA sometimes trolls us with boring builds. But this time, nope. This one looks like an actual centerpiece. Instagram worthy, tourist magnet. Heck, even your Sims would line up for selfies. Alright, rating time. I'm giving this a clean 8 out of 10. Solid, reliable, and just classy. Put it next to the Heritage Clock Tower, and suddenly, you've got yourself a whole mini Europe district. TikTok, tourists flock. Your Sims will love it. And honestly, so do I. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please, because up next we're unlocking the Bavaria Museum. Hell yeah! Let's give it up for this absolute unit of a building. First reaction? Bro, just one word. Wow. This thing is spectacular. Like jaw on the floor kind of spectacular. Okay. Stats check before I start fangirling too much. We're looking at a 6x4 tile footprint, covering a 24x22 area. That's some serious real estate right there. And it's packing a 55% boost. Not just any boost, this one goes straight into education specialization. So yeah, your Sims basically get smarter just by living near this museum. Haha! Instant IQ buff, no homework required. But here's the deal. This thing is big. So if your city's already packed tighter than a can of sardines, you know what to do. Demolish those crusty old low-level shops and sad apartments. Yeah, yeet 'em out of existence. Make way for culture, baby! Now, let's talk about the design. And you guys already know, classic is my weak spot. Those tall windows, the arches, the stonework, it screams elegance. Place this bad boy next to a plaza or a university and bam! Your city just got promoted from basic Sim suburb to European prestige capital. So yeah, no hesitation here. I'm giving this building a straight up 10 out of 10. Perfect, flawless, chef's kiss. Like EA actually cooked with this one. If you're building a classy district in your city, this museum is the crown jewel. Trust me, put it down and suddenly your skyline goes from meh to masterpiece. One word, fam. Perfect. Alright, fam. Next up, we got this sweet combo of nature and classic vibes. Say hello to Ruhmeshalle and Bavaria Park. First reaction? Yo, this thing straight up hits different. Like, classic architecture plus a chill park? That's eye candy right there. So, here's the deets. It's a Mayor's Pass specialization. Size 4x4 tiles, and it covers a decent area, 22 by 22. Boost though? Kinda mid-noggle, only 45%. Not trash, but could be better. Not god tier, just vibing in the middle. Now imagine this. You drop this building in a fall-themed park. Leaves falling everywhere, golden vibes, tourists snapping selfies for the gram. Bro, that's aesthetic level 100. If Sims had influencers, this would be their #1 collab spot. No cap. Design-wise, solid. It's not screaming for attention like, hey, look at me, but more like, yo, I'm classy, check my details. Honestly, I respect that. It's the type of build that just fits no matter the theme of your city. So for me, this gets a clean 8 out of 10. Not bad at all, but not enough to make me bulldoze half my city just to fit it in. It's like the safe pick. Reliable. A solid B+, homie. Still though, if you're into that mix of parks and classic Euro vibes, this thing's a win. Your Sims will thank you. Trust. Okay, squad. Next up on the list, we got Brezel Bliss. Now listen, I don't even know what this building is supposed to be in real life. Like, is it a bakery? Is it a cafe? Is it just a fancy pretzel HQ? No clue. But one thing I do know, this thing is dripping with that old town Euro vibe. It's like EA just handed us a one-way ticket to Europe's historic district this season. We're literally sightseeing without leaving SimCity. Alright, stats check time. This bad boy is 3x2 tiles, so it's tiny, literally snack-sized. But hold up, it gives a 60% boost and covers 24x22 tiles? Bruh, that's insane. Small package, massive impact. Like the pocket rocket of buildings. EA, you finally did something right. Picture this, you drop Brezel Bliss right in the middle of your city. Surround it with those Verona villas or maybe some Florence-style townhouses. Boom! Instant European postcard vibes. I actually love how versatile this one is. It's not too big, so it fits anywhere, but still makes a huge difference in stats. It's like that one short homie in your squad. Small, but absolutely carrying the whole group. Respect. So for me, this is a 9 out of 10. Easy. Why not a 10? Well, let's be real. It's amazing, but not exactly jaw-dropping like a mega museum or something. Still, for its size-to-boost ratio, this thing's a beast. One of the best pickups this season, hands down. Props to EA on this one. If every building was built like Brezel Bliss, our cities would all be fire. And maybe my Sims would stop complaining about not having enough cool places. Alright, rolling in from the park specialization, make some noise for the Munich Beverage Garden. Sounds fancy, right? Like a chill spot where your Sims can grab a drink, bring the fam, and vibe out. Kinda like the ultimate hangout spot if your city had Airbnb vibes. Now, let's hit the stats. This thing is tiny, just 2x3 tiles. But don't sleep on it, because it drops a 55% boost and covers a pretty decent 18x20 area. For something this small, that's actually not bad. It's like that one pocket-sized gadget that ends up being way more useful than you thought. But real talk, the design isn't blowing my mind. Like if you've seen one park, you've kinda seen them all. Nothing crazy here, no jaw-dropping details, no epic centerpiece statue, no wow factor. It's basically EA saying, here, have another park, but shinier. Don't get me wrong, it's clean. Just safe. Too safe. And honestly, if we compare it to some parks from earlier seasons, this one kind of feels mid. We've had gardens that looked way more aesthetic, with fountains, arches, and all that extra flair. This one's like, hi, I'm just grass with good stats. Still useful, but you're not inviting tourists here for Instapics. So my rating, 7 out of 10. Why? The stats are good, no doubt, but design-wise, meh. EA definitely could have gone harder with the visuals. It's like when you order a fancy drink and it just tastes like lemonade. Refreshing, sure, but not exactly mind-blowing. So yeah, Munich Beverage Garden, solid, reliable, but not the MVP of the season. More like the role player that boosts your team quietly in the background. Every city needs it, but nobody's writing fan mail about it. Alright guys, finally our first castle of the season has arrived. Say hello to the Linderhof Castle. A majestic piece of history that honestly feels perfect to place right at the center of your city. Because come on, it's a freaking castle. Who doesn't want a royal flex in their skyline? Now let's talk stats. This beauty comes in a 3x3 tiles, so yeah, kinda small. But don't let the size fool you, because it delivers a 60% boost over an 18x18 area. That's actually huge for something this compact. It's like one of those tiny speakers that somehow blasts music louder than your neighbor's party. As for the design, it's definitely clean and elegant, no doubt about that. But it's not the best we've seen. I don't know, maybe it's because of the smaller scale, it doesn't feel as grand as you'd expect from a castle. So overall, I'd give Linderhof Castle a solid 8 out of 10. The stats are solid, the vibes are royal, but the wow factor, just a little underwhelming. Still, it's a must-have if you're aiming for that classic European aesthetic in your city. Bottom line, it's not the ultimate showstopper castle, but it's definitely a classy upgrade that'll make your Sims feel like they're living in a fairy tale. Tick one off the season checklist. Linderhof Castle is here, baby. Alright fam, next up, we got the Marienplatz Square. Low-key, first glance, it's giving me deja vu vibes. Like, tell me this ain't just a Place de la Bastille from Paris season, but on a diet. Smaller, lighter, Bastille Light edition. So, stats-wise, it's rocking a 5x2 footprint, with a 40% boost covering a 22x20 area. Yet, numbers kinda mid, not gonna lie. Like EA really said, here's something cute, but don't expect fireworks. Design though, I'll give it credit. Pretty clean, nice details, and it does add that Munich street vibe to your city. But, if you put this next to Bastille, man, Bastille eats this alive. No competition. This one feels like Bastille's little brother who's just happy to be included. So yeah, overall, I'm slapping it with an 8 out of 10. Solid, but not game-changing. It's that building you don't flex about, but you also don't regret having. At the end of the day though, if you're stacking up those Euro vibes in your city, it definitely adds to the lineup. Not the star of the show, but hey, still part of the squad. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves, because this next drop is not just a building, it's a whole statement piece. Introducing the absolute legend, Neuschwanstein Castle. And bruh, this thing, it's not just fire, it's a whole forest fire. Like, I legit had to blink twice when I saw it. Alright, let's check the receipts real quick. We're looking at a 4x7 footprint. Yeah, big boy size. Boost, a fat 65. Coverage area, 24x26 tiles. That's massive. And of course, it's chilling in the Mayor's Pass specialty. Basically, EA said, here, take a castle and dominate your city. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. Now, design-wise, where do I even start? This thing screams royalty. It's tall, it's majestic. It's like the kind of place where your Sims walk by and instantly feel broke. I swear, one of my Sims legit pulled out their phone, started taking selfies like, yo guys, check it out, vacation in Germany. And I'm like, bruh, you don't even own a house yet. First impression, straight up reminded me of Prague Castle. And honestly, imagine dropping both of them side by side in your city layout. That's not a city anymore. That's like a medieval Netflix set. People gonna load into your map and be like, dang, is this a SimCity or am I in Game of Thrones right now? Haha. Alright, no cap. This one's easy. I'm giving it a clean, shiny, flawless 10 out of 10. Perfect. No debate. This isn't just a building, it's a lifestyle. Peak. And honestly, If the season ended right here, I'd still call it a W. This one castle already carries harder than half the buildings we've seen combined. EA, you cooked. You finally cooked. Props where it's due. So yeah, Neuschwanstein Castle, certified city flex, screenshot worthy, and the ultimate tourist magnet. Put this in your town and trust me, your sim's gonna stop working just to picnic in front of it. That's how powerful it is. Alright, hold up squad, cause just when we thought the castle hype train hit max speed, boom, EA said, nah fam, we ain't done yet. Introducing the royal beast itself, Nymphenburg Palace. Bro, this one came out of nowhere, like EA just flexed on us now. Haha. Okay, let's peek at the deets. Size, 8x3 tiles. So yeah, long and wide. Basically the limousine of palaces. Boost, 50%. Coverage, 24x22 tiles. Now numbers-wise, sure, it doesn't go toe-to-toe with Neuschwanstein's mega stats. But hey, not everything is about the grind, sometimes it's about the drip. And yo, this design, chef's kiss. It's big, it's bold, it looks like the type of place where your sins don't just live, they monarch. Now, compared to the castle earlier, stats-wise, yeah, it's kinda weaker. But design-wise? Man, it's holding its own. You slap this palace in your city, and suddenly your layout goes from chill tourist spot to royal dynasty headquarters. Like EA said, oh, you like the castle? Here, take a palace too. Bruh, my sim's about to start walking around in powdered wigs. Alright, let's lock it in. For pure vibes, for sheer majestic flex, I'm calling it 10 out of 10. Back-to-back dubs. 2 legendary drops in a row. EA really out here speed-running my approval ratings. Like, what's next? A golden unicorn park? So yeah, Nymphenburg Palace. Mega-sized, mega-fancy. It just makes your city feel like a whole royal capital. If Neuschwanstein was the king, this one right here, straight up the emperor. No cap, no debate. So wait a minute, guys. Look at this twist. Turns out we're not just stacking castles and old school vibes. Nah, fam. EA decided to throw a curveball. Say hello to the modern beast. Highlight Tower. Yep, a straight-up skyscraper crashing the party. Alright, let's hit the stats real quick. Size, 2x4 tiles, so kinda slim, but tall. Boost, 45%, covering an area of 20x22 tiles. This one rolls into the entertainment specialization. Design reaction, playful sarcasm. Now, design-wise, I gotta be honest, it's not exactly blowing my socks off. Like, compared to the skyscrapers we got back in the Chicago season, bruh, Chicago's still the GOAT. And the colors kinda gives me throwback Thailand season vibes, but I can't even remember the name of the building it looks like. Brain lag activated. But hey, let's not roast it too hard. It's still a skyscraper, and skyscrapers always look sick when you sprinkle them around a classic heavy city layout. Plus, this is seasonal content. And y'all know the rule, you gotta collect them all, even the mid-tier ones. Otherwise your city's gonna feel like it skipped leg day. So yeah, not a total L, but definitely not top tier either. I'm giving it a solid 7 out of 10. It's like, not the star quarterback, but still makes the team photo look complete. So yeah fam, Highlight Tower, modern, tall, not too flashy, but hey, still worth flexing in your lineup. Think of it as that one skyscraper that's not trying too hard, but still says, yeah, I belong here. And yup, just like I guessed, we're back with another mega building drop. This time, it's the one and only Munich Town Hall. Bro, just look at it. This thing is straight up chef's kiss perfection. Alright, let's talk stats. This baby's rocking a 5x5 tile size, so yeah, it's chunky. Boost, 50%, covering an area of 22x20 tiles. And of course, it slides neatly into the landmark specialization. So, not only does it look fire, it's literally flexing its status as the city centerpiece. Now, design-wise, oh man, this is where it slaps. The detail is insane. It's like EA said, yo, let's take every ounce of Bavarian drip and pour it straight into one building. Result? This town hall looks so good, your Sims might actually show up early to pay taxes. Hahaha. Seriously though, plop this bad boy in the middle of your city and boom, instant glow up. Other buildings? They'll look at it like, dang, we're just background props now. It's giving main character energy. So yeah, no hesitation here, fam. Munich Town Hall gets a straight 10 out of 10 from me. Classic vibes, perfect details, and easily one of the cleanest landmarks in this season. It's not just a building, it's the building. So go ahead, put this in your city and watch every tourist be like, yo, where's the selfie spot? This one's a certified W. And here it is, fam. The final building of this season. It's the Octoberfest Funfair. Big vibes, lots of color, and honestly, it screams Party Central. But hold up. We're not breaking this one down just yet. Nah. That deserves its own spotlight. Stats, boosts, coins to max out, all of that juicy info, we're saving it for another video. Gotta keep you all hungry for more, right? So that officially wraps up the European Classic Season review. Man, what a ride. From clock towers to castles to town halls that look way too majestic for my poor city budget. This season honestly came stacked. Now here's the deal. I want to know your take. Which building was the MVP for you? Which one's going straight into your city? And which one's going into the trash bin of shame? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. I'll be lurking. And yo, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and ring the bell so you don't miss the Octoberfest Funfair deep dive. Trust me, that's gonna be wild. Alright fam, that's it from me today. Catch you all in the next one. Stay building, stay vibing, and remember, in SimCity, the grind never stops. PC.